Hi, it's me again. It seems like ages since I've had the green screen out, and it's so long, in fact, that I now have 2 letters, what I suspect are from TV licensing. So I get one every 2 weeks now. Ridiculous, right? Now, I don't know if they are from TV licensing, but it does say to the legal occupier in the window, so it's going to be from TV licensing. So I'm going to pick one of these at random, and we'll see what nonsense this one contains. Because if I've received it, there's a possibility you might have received it as well. So I'll go through it and I'll let you know everything that you need to know about what's in here, whatever one it is. Let's have a look. Right, I'm back, and I was right. It's from TV licensing. I mean, who else is going to write to me addressing me as the legal occupier? It's not exactly going to be me mum, is it? Hello, legal occupier. So let's have a look at this one. This one's headline is Local Investigation Active in Your Area. Now, if you're new to the whole TV licensing thing and you've received this letter, you've Googled it, and that's how you found this video, I'm going to walk you through it, let you know everything that you need to know about it, because you could rightly be a bit concerned if you've stopped paying your TV license to get a letter that says local investigation active in your area and whatever other threats are going to be contained in here. So we'll go through it together and I'll let you know everything that you need to know about it. All right, let's begin. As there is no record of a TV license at your address, we have authorised an enforcement visit straight off the bat. Not mucking about here, are they? No. We notice you're not paying your TV licence currently. Is that because you don't require one? Please do let us know. No, they've gone straight in with, as there's no record of a TV licence at your address, we have authorised an enforcement visit. Scary wording. Designed to scare you into paying for something that you might not need. So for 10 years now, regular viewers will know what I'm about to say, I haven't had a telly licence. Legally. I don't watch anything as it's being broadcast, and I don't access BBC iPlayer, full stop. I don't require a television licence, but they still think it's okay to send me these. So maybe you've stopped paying your TV licence because of expense at the minute. That's what got me into it, is I had to cut down on my monthly expenses. That's how I started this. Or it's a political stance from you, from Hugh Edwards, or any other BBC blooming scandal you can name. There's quite a few to name, isn't there? If that's why you've stopped paying it, this could scare you, right? But what if you're not doing anything wrong? They don't care about that. They want to sell you a licence. They want their £169.50 a year. So they've authorised an enforcement visit. Enforcement? What are you enforcing then? Because they are door-to-door salesmen. So it says on the TV licensing website itself that their enforcement officers have no powers at all. They have no powers of entry. They're not police. They're not bailiffs. They can't put their foot in the door. Can't do anything like that. So if you get one of these enforcement officers, they're not. They're door-to-door salesmen trying to sell you a product that you might not want. There is only one way to deal with an unwanted salesperson at your door, isn't there? And that's to say, no thanks, mate, and shut the door. And it's a perfectly legit tactic. I say, don't be fooled by the fact they're calling themselves enforcement officers. They are not. They are door-to-door salesmen. I've got endless amounts of videos sent in by some of my brilliant viewers of them just going, no thanks, mate, and shut. I'll tell you, I'll chuck one in here so you can see how it's done properly.
Hello, are you?
Sorry, I'm from TV licensing.
Are you?
Yeah, it's just your license.
Not interested.
You're
Not interested. No, forget it.
Oh, all right, there's me ID.
Sorry, I don't need your card.
See, there's nothing to be scared of. These people are door-to-door salesmen. They can't do anything. They might come back. If you shut the door in their face, yeah, there's a possibility they'll come back. But if they get the door slammed in the face again, they're not going to keep doing it. These people earn commission. Now, it's important to say, if you watch or record something as it's being broadcast, like you've got Sky or Virgin or whatever, or you access BBC iPlayer to watch BBC stuff, you do require a licence. So you should pay for that. At the moment, those are the rules that we have. But if you don't watch or record anything that's being broadcast or access BBC iPlayer to watch BBC stuff, you don't require one. And you can ignore this. You can tell them you don't need one if you want. But I don't bother. And they just keep sending you these to try and scare you. And I don't know how they get away with it. I really don't. Right, let's chuck the rest of the letter up on screen. And we'll go through what else it says in here. It is a criminal offence to watch or record live TV programmes on any channel or device, or download or watch BBC programmes on iPlayer without being covered by a TV licence. This could result in prosecution and a fine of up to £1,000, plus any legal costs and or compensation you may be ordered to pay. Fair dues on that bit, but I just don't understand why they word them like this. Why couldn't they, at the top, Get rid of that local investigation bollocks and just put, do you need a telly license? We notice you don't have one. And then just say, you can't watch or record live TV programs on any channel or device or download or watch BBC programs on iPlayer without being covered by a license. Why couldn't they just put that? Why did they have to go scary straight off the bat? Because that sells licenses, doesn't it? I mean, if I worked for them writing these letters, they wouldn't sell many TV licenses, would they? So it could result in prosecution. The only way you could get prosecuted, there is no other way. The detective hands, it's all nonsense. The only way you could get in trouble for this, is that recording? Yeah, sorry. The only way you could get in trouble for this is by talking to one of them when they knock on your door. No thanks, mate, and you shut the door. End of story. There is no trouble that can come to you. The fine, the maximum fine of £1,000, technically true. It is technically true. The maximum fine is £1,000. I've never heard of it, I don't believe, being given out. I've been trying to check to try and find evidence, like a case where someone's been given £1,000 fine, and I cannot find one at the minute. The average fine, about 150 quid. Plus any legal costs and a conversation, normally like 30, 40 quid, something like that. Right, what else does it say? Last year, we visited an address every 10 seconds. Officers were in all parts of the country, including your area. Terrifying. Every day, they knocked on around 5,000 doors. Weekdays, evenings and weekends. God, I'd like to get some information to substantiate their claims there about they visited an address on average every 10 seconds and 5,000 doors a week. The problem is, this is enforced. It might be a BBC thing, but it's enforced by Capita, who are a private company. So FOI requests just bounce off. They don't have to answer them because it's enforced by a private company. So they can write any old crap in here, and we can't prove otherwise. So I'm pressing X to doubt on that. I don't think they might have knocked on a lot of doors, but they haven't spoken to a lot of people because most doors don't get answered, or it's a no thanks, mate, or F off, shut, which I don't condone, and close the door. But they like to add in there weekdays, evenings and weekends. You can't avoid us. We're going to catch you watching something you shouldn't be watching. No, you're not, because I'm going to say no thanks, mate, and I'm going to shut the bloody door. How to stop a visit in your area. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what we need. This is what we need, isn't it? Buy it. Funny how buying a TV license would stop it. Move an existing license. No, I can't do that. Or tell us you don't need one. Now, you can tell them that. You can go to that website, it says there, and you can do what's called a no license needed declaration. And for 2 years, why you have to renew it every 2 years, beyond me, don't know. Seems ridiculous to me. I don't have to tell Netflix every 2 years I don't want them, or Amazon Prime every 2 years I don't want it. But yeah, they want to know every 2 years. And it will cut down on these letters. But it won't stop you getting a visit. Sorry, it won't stop you getting a visit. In fact, I think it guarantees you a visit because it shows you want to talk to them. And they reckon, what is it, 2 out of 10 people who declare no license needed. It said it on one of the letters before, didn't it? That actually declared it wrongly and did need a license. So we'll send someone round just to check you filled it in right. Scummy, innit? Scummy. You tell them you don't need it and they still want to come round and check on you. For help with any of the above, please call, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll visit the website. If you do not do any of the above, you can expect a visit soon. Now, I've had a lot worse letters than this with a date on them and that telling me someone is coming or, was it enforcement visit authorised on a few of them. Where are you then? I haven't had a visit 6 years, maybe 7 now, something like that. The only times I've had visits was when I filled out the no license needed declaration. When I first learnt about this, I did the no license needed declaration. Within a week, there was one of the goons knocking on my door. Didn't handle it as well as I could have, because I didn't know all the rules about it then. But no trouble came from it. And then 2 years when it needed renewing, I filled out the form again, because you have to do it every 2 years for some unknown reason. And a week later, another goon came and I handled it a bit better that time. Since then, since I stopped doing the low license needed declarations, I've had no visits. I get a letter every 2 weeks, maybe a month. Nothing. They're just trying to scare me into paying for something that I genuinely don't need. And I don't know how they get away with wording the letters like this. You know, as there's no record of a TV license at your address, we have authorised an enforcement visit. How do they get away with wording it like that? I'm not doing anything wrong. So what the fucking hell are you enforcing in my property? Because you ain't getting anywhere near my property. Plus, you know, when I lived in the house last year, you know, they could have come and knocked on the door, but I'm on the top floor flat now, and you've got a buzz to get in. So, yeah, good luck with that. But it's, why can't they just put at the top? Yeah, we notice you don't have a license. This is what you can and can't do. Do you need one? Give us a call. But yeah, like I said, you'd sell a lot less licenses, wouldn't you? What do you think about that? I mean, I like doing the letters ones. I know they get a bit samey, but I like doing them because if I've got it, other people have got it. And more people are cancelling their tele licenses every day. You get one of the scary letters, you Google it, you might end up on this video. And hopefully, you know, you got the reassurance that you need. Nothing bad's going to happen. Nothing. Just don't talk to them. As long as you're playing a straight game. Don't watch or record anything that's been broadcast. Don't access BBC iPlayer to watch BBC stuff. And do not ever talk to them when they knock on your door. And nothing bad can come from you. A lot of people make it sound like you're doing something wrong. You're not. I'm perfectly within the law not having a license for 10 years. But they treat you and make you sound like you're doing something wrong. And that's the problem I've got with this whole thing. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments below. And as always, you know, while you're down there leaving your comment, hit all the buttons and everything as well. Because if you do that, hopefully I'll get to see you in another video again soon, which I'll try and be a bit more regular now. I've been a bit off the boil, been on and off, but I've been a busy boy lately with work and everything. But things are calming down a bit, so expect some more regular videos for a little while until I get too busy again. Ta-da.